grab a glass, grab your favorite bottle. Gotta sip it slow, yeah, that's the motto. Get relaxed, no reason to trip. It's the boy Brocky, man, whiskey and kicks. We pour a glass, toss it up. Air Max 1s on my feet, throw them up. Get relaxed, no reason to trip. It's the boy Brocky, man, whiskey and kicks. Kicking game on drinks and libations. Sipping on it slow, keeping with the patience. Freeze on my feet, you know I stay racing. Drinking straight up, ain't nobody chasing.
You know, we play the game. So listen, man, we got we drinking the Bucharest and everything. And but Joe brought a special bottle of rum back from Trinidad. It is the Angostura Symphony 2023 edition premium Caribbean rum, 44.7%, which is about 4.7% over the usual 80 proof rum that we get. Let's go ahead and crack this open. You good with rum?
Yeah.
Let's crack this open.
From New Orleans, man. My liver built to last.
Hey, pass that down real quick, man. I'm already getting a scent off of that. Oh, man, that smells amazing. That smells incredible, yo.
Yeah. When you're born in New Orleans, you get a little mini bottle of Crown in your crib.
Yeah, cheers, brother.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh,
That's
That's
delicious.
good. It's got like a little smoky.
That's delicious.
forget about it. What is this? This is crazy.
Oh, this is.
What do they do with this?
And that's from Trinidad?
Yeah, I was in Trinidad a couple weeks ago.
Okay, I
Picked
see.
that up on my way out. I was actually trying to bring in something called punchin, but I didn't have a checked bag. And the drink punchin is an alcohol in Trinidad that they call it truth serum.
Oh, man.
It, like you can't play around with punchin, and they don't let you take it out of the country, so they don't sell it in the.
You trying to smuggle it, yo?
I would have smuggled it if I had my, but my uncle has a connect, so we're gonna get something sent up.
Get it sent
We're
out.
gonna get it sent
So
up.
with that being
You had to
said,
edit that out?
that explains a good deal about Trini people. Because I will tell you what, I always say this. There's just one type of woman I will never ever date, and that I'm afraid of, and that is a Trini woman.
Oh wow, you're from New Orleans. How do you say that? We're supposed to be scared of y'all and spaghetti.
Nah, man, nah. Caribbean women put the fear of God in me, because that at the party, I don't know if you heard it. I was telling a story how for nursing school, I also got accepted to UVI.
Yes.
And how I absolutely knew I could not go to UVI.
Yeah.
He knew he shouldn't go to so many places.
Because
University of Virgin Islands
being self-aware
is the key to success.
Listen, man.
The thing is, as a teenager, I already knew, like, okay, I know what my weaknesses are. I know, like, I got a goal, I gotta meet it. I can't put myself in the lion's den and try to battle it out.
Let me tell you something.
Because I'm not going to win.
And I mean this wholeheartedly, and I love my wife, and I love my two daughters. But at 18, if I would have even had the wherewithal to go to UWI, University of the West Indies, or UVI, I would have thrown everybody's money away. You understand me? And probably would have never come back. So, who knows what my life would have been, but I would have not had that wherewithal.
Well, it's twofold though, because it was
I'm also West Indian, so that, you know.
Growing up in New Orleans in the 90s was hard, man. We were the murder capital of the world for like 3-4 years consecutively. And it was one of those things where it was like, okay, if you want to make it to 21, you got to get out.
Yeah.
And you can't go back.
Right.
And so you knew that you had to have laser focus to get out and stay out. Yeah. Like, go back to visit, but you absolutely cannot go back.
That's Philly, that's Rochester. It depends on your experience within that environment. For real, it's like, yo, I can only come back to visit. I can never move back.
I can't go back. And so that was more of the focus and being aware of, okay, I know if I go down this road, this is not gonna get me.
Yeah.
This is not gonna get me where I need to be.
Yeah, you were focused. I'm
Yeah.
actually applauding you. What I'm saying is I didn't have that level of focus at that time. I didn't even apply.
So let's get back to the sneakers.
I was gonna say, what's the next
Trina,
joint you got?
off camera had a question about
Worst place joints. Okay.
How do you integrate, or how does your sneaker shopping work with when you're going in the office? Do you have specific sneakers, or do you have your workplace joints?
he seems to have an answer in sneaker form.
So to answer that, I've been working from home for the longest, and now we're getting ready to start going back into the office. And so the dress code they have is casual, right? And so I was like, oh yeah, it's time to break out all the sneakers,
All the heat.
And then I was saying to myself, I was like, man, they're gonna probably be like, we've never seen them in the same sneaker twice. Just
So before you even pull that up,
Yeah.
I'll answer the question, and that was mine. I'm switching jobs, and my Instagram shows it. Like, I actually wore my sneakers to work, and I took pictures of them at my desk.
At the
right?
new joint?
Yeah, at my old job.
Okay.
Right?
Oh,
and
yeah,
so,
yes,
like,
yes.
I wore at my going away last week. My boss said to Tiff, I don't even know where you keep all of those sneakers. We look at his sneakers to see what he matches with every day he comes into work. Like, it was a thing. My coworkers would literally come, and I could see them go to the refrigerator on purpose because it was next to my desk and look underneath, like, to see what I was wearing. So, but my new job, the gentlemen I work with have suit wars. So they get suited and booted every Tuesday and Thursday. We only come in the office twice a week.
You'll be able to put
So-
sneakers into that.
yeah, I was gonna say you
So
can pull
my
it- you
thing
can pull that
is,
off. You can pull that
I'm gonna
off.
start them out next week with the Sambas, the Kith joints, over underneath a suit.
So you just coming in guns blazing.
Underneath.
I'm gonna come
You
in,
coming in guns blazing.
and I bought those on purpose as my suit shoe.
Oh, you coming in guns
So
blazing. Okay.
the Samba joints underneath I have a specific suit that I bought for one joint with a turtleneck, sweater, and a joint.
Yo, I need you to calm your brow down.
I'm a
Your-
slaughter
hey,
these old heads.
your brow's a little aggressive right now.
Kill these old heads on
I like
Tuesday.
I like that. I like
need
that.
you to calm your
I
brow,
like that.
your brow
I like
down.
that.
Coming
I
to
like
get
that.
them on Tuesday. Jack.
Get him, son.
Coming to
So
get
see,
'em.
we go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We
Right.
remote Monday and Friday. And so I'm like you. I'm like,
I was wearing Air Max and polo shirts every day, baby. That was it, man.
so you made me go back and start looking at. I was like, damn, how many Air Force Ones do I have? Because that's a great office shoe.
It's a fantastic office shoe.
Because especially if you got like a nice tapered pant.
Listen, let's just talk. Let's dabble. We're gonna get to the hold on. But the sneaker culture has grown,
It has.
right? And
Yes.
now the sneaker
Yes.
is an acceptable
It is.
footwear in the office.
Absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely.
They're wearing sneakers on the Tonight Show. They're wearing sneakers. The coaches are wearing sneakers on the sideline.
Yep.
In sports,
With suits and ties.
With
Yes.
suits and ties.
Absolutely.
Sneakers are completely acceptable in the workplace
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So it's a different age that that we lived in before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I will say though that there are better equipped professional setting sneakers than others, right? Like
For sure.
So having a colored khaki, which I have a bunch of those, and a polo shirt and an Air Force One or Air Max or even a Jordan 1 can lay underneath that.
It's
And-
that
and
silhouette.
go-
that
it's that
silhouette works
silhouette.
better
It
than,
works better.
than like a running sneaker.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like you can't really
Running-
I can't come into work with some Vomeros.
That's casual Friday sneakers.
Exactly.
Under some
Exactly.
khakis.
Exactly.
All right, let's get to it. What you got here?
So what I got here is what
Look at the top of this box,
what-
man. This is
what I considered, what I thought should have been last year's sneaker of the year.
half of the boxes in space.
Okay, what you got?
So
Come on.
Ooh, the Balvin. These are Balvin joints, right? These Balvin joints, bro. I'm
So
telling you, man.
Yeah,
Because widely people said the
I'm gonna stick that up right there.
the SB4s
Yeah.
were the
was
sneaker of the year.
They were.
You had those?
No.
Okay.
The
These
green and
hard,
white joints.
boy.
These are tough.
That-
And these you can get away with in the office.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I would
Absolutely.
slaughter them. I got 1, 2, 3 pair of khakis to match the bottom of these right there. So,
Yo,
bang, bang, bang.
the Jordan 3 silhouette is my number one silhouette of all time. Any sneaker.
It is the most comfortable Jordan, period.
Word.
Hands down. Hands down. And so,
Look at that elephant.
I did.
You have a different. You
I
have a
did
different
a
shoe
lace.
thing over
Yeah,
there?
I did a lace swap on it. So,
Oh yeah.
so
Those are great joints.
yeah. So I took that gray joint. If you hold it up against the elephant print,
Yeah. No, I see that. I see that. All right, so would you like to do the honors on these?
Oh yeah. So let's get to it. You haven't even worn these yet.
no, they haven't touched earth yet.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna switch with you real quick because mine has the little tab on it. So
okay, let's go. So here we go with the clear sole.
And that's why I don't want to wear them.
Race. You almost don't want to put this on the
And
street.
that is why I don't
You
want to wear them.
changed.
That's why I don't wanna wear
Clear
them.
soul is.
Joe, I felt like just now. I felt like the Kanye West fans, the little kids, that when they push play and then stop it instantly. 1 minute they're like, I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get.
I don't really.
Clear soul. Oh, forget it. Crazy.
Yeah.
And then the classic mid.
Yep.
Is that considered like a sale?
Yes.
We just say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a classic. The black and white cement joints. They have white. Huh?
Yeah,
They have white. So this is like a sale situation.
And the Reimagines had to sell as well.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have this piece going around the back here which is
The ombre.
Yes. That's
what's the colors we got here, Joe? Go ahead.
What do we got? We've got a dark plum. We're going with 7 p.m. Sunset San Diego in the middle. 7 p.m. Sunset San Diego in the middle, and then we're gonna round the rear paws with we'll call this Arizona Dusk.
Arizona Dusk. So we have the Arizona Dusk and also on the inside of the tongue. But
Yes.
I jumped around a little bit. But if you look in the back tab, the Arizona Dusk, it blends into the bottom of the back tab.
Yo, I didn't even notice
Yeah.
that. So it does the
You see the
same
way they
thing.
did that?
Yeah.
The same thing on the side happens that way.
Yeah, same thing happens that way up
That's
the back.
dope.
You know what I mean?
And
That's
is
tough.
so no knocking on the SB4,
this is,
right?
these are fresh.
Man, look, no knock on the SB4, right? The SB4 is just a Jordan 4.
Hold up, man.
Wait a
Let's
second.
frame this correctly.
Wait a second. This doesn't.
My man, hold on, Joe. My man's here on the Whiskey and Kick show, and he got a problem with y'all talking about the SB4 is the sneaker of the year. Tell him why you mad, son.
So, okay, it's not mad. It's really more of, it was a dope colorway, right? It had a little extra oomph in the construction of the SB4, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for all intents and purposes, it was a green and white SB4.
The colorway is nowhere near as dope as this colorway. It's just a white and green 4.
That's my point.
It won because it's an SB. That's why they won sneaker of the year.
So when you talk about the detail of
I said I was gonna tell them they could walk through.
when you talk about the detail of going from the ombre from the bottom here all the way up
Forget about it.
to the back tab, that's detail.
So
I don't understand how this.
Let's
Continue,
get back
continue,
to it,
continue.
right? Because, all right, so we get into the upper, and the leather, premium leather, has a rough yellow suede, the rough yellow edge,
Which then
all the way throughout.
which
ties
then
in.
ties into the loop, the lace holes and the inside of
The eyelets
The
here,
eyelets
the lace holes,
and the gold
and
on
the
the
go-
back
yeah,
and underneath
and the gold
and
Jordan.
the gold Jordan.
Yes.
Yo, these shits are insane in person. So then you get the in the middle of the eyelet here, you have this suede.
Yep.
A nice smooth suede, and the suede also on the back of the heel.
Yep.
I don't know if there's extra cushion or not on the.
Nah,
I can't remember.
it's no extra cushioning, but it's just
But they feel comfortable.
Don't the threes have an extra piece of leather around the top? No? No? Okay. All right, my bad. But yeah, this shit, and then you have the light gray elephant print.
Yep.
I like the wrapped leather on this tongue
Yeah,
that
yeah.
wraps, it folds under, and then they stitch the padding underneath that. That's a nice touch.
This shoe.
Is that what happens on? That's not what you have.
No, I've got the ones that just dropped.
I'm just talking in terms of the tongue.
Yeah.
It's not doing the same thing. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So this shoe is probably one of the better crafted Jordan 3s in the history of Jordan 3s.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful.
These are tough.
This shoe was made better than the Reimagined 3 that dropped last year. This shoe was the sneaker of the year. This shoe was the sneaker.
Seeing this and seeing those green joints, this definitely.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, I have a problem.
No, I bought these laces.
Oh, you bought them extra.
Yeah, and so I was like, you can't.
Yeah, I would go cream and yellow or gray and
Absolutely,
yellow.
they yellow.
You already know.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm trying to find a dark plum pair of laces because you can go
crazy.
4 or 5 different ways in laces. Like I put the gray in this pair. Right here. You know, you can go with the cream. You can go with the yellow.
Yeah, you can do it.
If you can find a fuchsia or whatever
No, what
pink.
you call it, Joe?
I'm sorry. It was
San Diego sunset.
Yeah, you can go with San Diego. San Diego sunset.
7 p.m. San Diego sunset.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you can find it, like it's so many different ways, and then it's a shoe you can dress it up or you can dress it down.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Jordan 3 though.
These are really nice shoelace too.
So Joe, get you some cream colored khakis or cream colored suit.
I got cream colored khakis right now.
This guy has 45 suits.
I got cream colored Banana Republic travel pants.
All right, big man.
Athletic fit that would lay beautifully.
Yes.
Right there.
He wears his travel pants to the post office.
Yeah.
Just to let them know that my
Just to
package
let 'em know.
needs to travel.
So you walk in the office with these on, and people are automatically just looking like, okay.
And let me just state that I agree with you that these could have easily been the sneaker of the year. 2 points. One, I tried to go outside of the Nike family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you talk about sneaker of the year. So for me, the sneaker of the year was the Action Bronson, the back of.
I completely agree with
that was the sneaker of the year for me.
I completely agree with
You know what I'm saying? So because the sneaker culture with a lot of these cats, they're not sneakerheads, they're just Nike heads.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but if there's gonna be any Jordan or Nike, any Jordan retro as sneaker of the year, it has to be a collab. You can't just come with a regular
retro
Cement 3 and then call it a sneaker of the year, bro.
Right.
Come on.
Now I agree with you. Now I'm gonna give you a super hot take. Super hot take. The sneaker of the year for 2024 is gonna be a Saucony.
It's gonna be a Saucony. They started off
J-Tips.
crazy.
No.
J-Tips Saucony should have been in the conversation last year.
I agree.
It's some bodega Sauconys
I saw those.
that are going to drop next week.
Sir, let's not have this conversation.
I know, man. We got
Let's not have,
gonna be here
let's
all
not have
night,
the
yo.
advanced conversation.
My memory cards.
The sneaker wars we have do not allow us to talk about what's coming out in advance based on the level of death that we
I'm
try
on
to
break
impose
right now. I'm on
each
break
other.
right now. So
I'm on
my
break.
feelings getting hurt almost daily with the releases.
All I'm saying is, these
heard it here
Sauconys
first.
that's about to drop, I hope they get slept on.
Yeah.
Because when you look at them, they are undeniably the sneaker of the, like, I can't see anything else. I don't care what Nike got coming down the pipeline.
New Balance got a lot of heat, bro.
New Balance got some stuff.
Yo,
coming.
Action got some heat coming.
Yeah.
I saw the light
The 1906.
1906, the white and pink.
He got like
whatever.
3 of them, I think.
Yeah,
That's
coming.
gonna be the staple for 24.
The
That
1906.
1906 R.
Yeah.
They're gonna be everywhere, man.
I hear you though. I hear you, son. I hear you. I hear you.
A lot of people don't give Saucony the respect that they should. But I'm telling you, these bodega joints that's dropping.
Yeah.
Here's the key with all these brands. This is the wave. Collaboration. Because your designers can't come up with this.
They're not.
So you collab with the artists, you know what I'm saying? And they come in and they help you design a dope sneaker.
Who, at
Collab
the
is
end of
it.
the day, most of these sneaker boutiques are chock full of young people who wanted to be the sneaker designers anyway.
Yes.
They grew up in the culture.
Yes.
And so all they're doing is it's a smart way of getting designs and colorways and all of those things from other minds without having to pay.
For sure.
Like-
Well, I'm sure there's some type of there's a financial transaction.
Yeah, but
going
you don't
on
have to
between
pay
the
them to be
brands.
on staff to be
No,
your
no, no,
designer.
no. You don't have to give them a salary
No.
and whatnot, but you know.
And I appreciate it because it gives a lot of black designers
Yes.
the
Absolutely.
opportunity to get in without all the gatekeeping
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the bigger houses. Like Joe Fresh Goods. Joe Fresh Goods
Look at Union LA.
Yeah.
Union. I mean, yeah.
killing it. And so you've got guys who are able to make a significant impact in the game without having to be beholden to these giant entities like Nike
Yeah.
and Adidas. No shot at Jared Lorenzo or whatever, but
Who went to FAMU, by the way, and they'll be there next week doing a talk. Continue.
who's done some great stuff with Fear of God, right?
Yeah.
But if you just look at impact, design-wise, innovate, just something fresh, right?
Yeah.
Joe Fresh Goods versus Jared Lorenzo, I'm taking Joe Fresh Goods every time. Now Jared Lorenzo makes some quality stuff, right? Fear of God is, it's different, but if I put a Fear of God on a set of Star Trek, it doesn't look anything different than some futuristic utilitarian uniform
Well,
stuff.
But I think that's the
it's a
point,
minimalist
though.
approach to
Yeah,
what he's doing.
Yeah.
And
but
I
if-
get what you're saying, but I think the thing, and by no means are we saying one against the other.
Right,
because
right.
This
Yeah,
space,
it's-
this is all championing black designers in that space. First off, I think what Joe Fresh Goods is doing with New Balance is out of this world.
Exactly.
Right? Like he's been on a run for at least two or three iterations of joints so far, and I've tried to get them all and I didn't get any. But for what I like about having both of them is it shows that black designers aren't monolithic,
Right.
And that while we can take a shoe and add to the silhouette and do different materials and things with it, we also, from the Jerry Lorenzo perspective, we also can create a completely new shoe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
You think about what he did with his first set of Fear of Gods, which are crazy, and then the new joints that just came out,
Yeah, I like the
which
new
are
joints, yeah.
tough.
Yeah, I
you know
love
what I
those
mean? I like what he's doing, being innovative in that space, because we had a lot of conversation here today about Kanye, right? And what he did to disrupt the sneaker space.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry Lorenzo was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
There isn't anything like his sneaker that existed before his sneaker.
And then I will juxtapose against Jerry Lorenzo, Salehi Ben Bear.
Oh,
Yeah, Salehi's
we
going
talk
crazy.
in length about Salehi.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Salehi's that guy.
Salehi is that dude.
He is
Like,
that
to
guy.
take a croc and I don't even want to say
But
elevated.
we're starting at Croc.
Right.
Look at what he did for Versace.
Versace,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? Look at
Yeah.
that's where he started.
Right.
Like he took he created an entire different seller and put chains as the sole of a sneaker.
Yeah.
Right? And they flew off the shelves, and that catapulted him to the mainstream, and then Crocs. Like I refuse to own Crocs.
I'm
I
gonna
have
own some.
heavily considered
Yeah.
buying the Bumbray Crocs.
Yeah.
Get
Crocs.
on the train, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some.
Get on the train.
What you got? You got something in the box you want
So
to
I
talk
was
about?
about to say, I'd like to be now, I'd like to be named along with Jadakiss, who names colors for cars.
7 p.m. San
You know what I
Diego.
mean? I'm looking here, and the box reads, there's a Spanish version,
Yeah.
which I will not read, but it says, a sunset. I don't even want to read it
There you go.
because he started with that. And the word sunset is in the color that
You called San Diego 7 p.m.
7 p.m. in
sunset.
San Diego sunset.
I'm using that, man.
That's all I'm talking
So,
about.
let's talk about it. What we talking about?
That's what we
Let
talking
me
about.
ask you a question
These are tough.
while you're putting these away. What's the sneaker that
What's the writing on there too?
It's the same thing that's on the box, just in the Spanish and the English.
Oh, okay.
What's a sneaker that
The
everyone
packaging's dope.
loved that you despised?
I'll put this back real quick because I want to show that while you're talking.
Overall, or like currently?
Whatever. Either way.
That I despise.
Everyone went crazy about blah blah blah, but I just didn't see it.
Just do it for me.
The Yeezy 350.
Really?
With you, Jack. I am so.
That
with you.
is a horrible shoe.
I love that.
I won't say horrible.
It's a horrible shoe.
What's horrible about it?
Just
I say interesting.
it's the shape is bad. The midsole is just
That packaging is dope.
the midsole is overly aggressive.
I said overly aggressive.
What about it?
The
Are you talking about the outer
ribbing-
portion of the
yeah,
midsole or
the
the
rib-
inside?
the ribbing on
the
it.
rib? Okay.
It for all the fuss Kanye made about forwarding design, right? He made the most Reggie of Reggie shoes possible.
Called the Reggie?
Yeah, with 350s.
Jeez.
350s don't look like anything I couldn't pick up at Payless when it was open.
But you couldn't pick them up at Payless when it was open.
I mean, only because Kanye was on his I want to be premium thing. But if Adidas drops that without the Yeezy name on it, does that shoe sell?
You can't drop those without the boost. If you drop those without the boost, because it's not just about Adidas, it's about the boost.
Okay. But I wouldn't even bother to put them on, boost or not. I would have bought a pair of NMDs or Ultra Boost before I bought a pair of Yeezys if I wanted boost.
Ultra Boost, I would disagree. But NMDs, I could rock with you there because the NMDs, they really fumbled the NMDs. But we won't get into that. But that silhouette and whatnot and the Yeezy 350, they're very similar. It's not compression. It's gonna give you that comfortable feel. It's gonna give you that boost. It's a thin sole. It's the same. It's a very similar situation.
Okay, I would say this: the NMD to Ultra Boost is what the Vomero is to Air Max. So, if Air Max is what kicked it off, right? Air Max 1s are still a timeless silhouette. That silhouette ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
The Vomero is probably the most comfortable shoe ever.
Yes.
But it also has a design that may not necessarily be timeless, but it's multi-generational, right? You can't just go to the vault and grab a shoe from 2000 and whatever or 1990 whatever and just bring it forward and just say here it is for the people, and that shoe can't stand the test of time, right? There is no way 30, 40, 20 years from now, you're gonna break out a pair of 350s and be like, oh yeah, this is a silhouette that's just meant to be standard.
I disagree.
I was with you until that point.
I
was with you until that point.
I just don't like the shoe. I've never liked the shoe.
This is the perfect answer to the question. And this is what I wanted.
And then also it makes bigger feet look even bigger.
There it is. There it is, right there, people. And as soon as you
press
said
the
it,
button.
I was
is
like,
ding, ding,
this
ding.
is the bigger foot.
And it's like K-Swiss.
Ding.
It's like K-Swiss.
Yes.
You can't put on a pair of all white K-Swiss as a big
and look
foot.
like the Titanic. It's coming through.
Pack my cameras up. We're
Exactly.
done. We're
We outta
done here.
Exactly.
That's
Perspective
exactly
is
what it is,
everything.
bro.
I will agree with that.
Joe, you're right.
Perspective is everything. Because
That's
if you wear
exactly what it
14,
is.
you can't love those sneakers.
Bro,
They are
you're not wearing it. You're not
not
wearing
wearing
it.
them.
That long ass stripe down the side, like a fila. You
Shit like
wear
it'll run
filas?
miles.
It looks like a salmon on the side of your foot.
Yeah, I never said that.
It look.
Bro, keep talking about this skincare.